Sound like some Fred Sanford robot music. Lamont, you can't do this.
Louise, I feel a big one coming on.
I actually kind of like it. It grew up.
You on a guitar, Tom? You on a guitar? Yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to this episode of Runs0b3r podcast. This is episode number...
Call it 23?
22. Yeah, we went from 21 to 22, Eric.
I've been counting in odd numbers lately. I've been, yeah. They taught me that in 6th grade. 25's next.
Our special guests today are Tommy Monte.
Hey.
Or Tom Monte.
Tommy. You,
Whatever.
What's your? We have to tell.
Tommy's a term.
A doggone
If you tell me
name.
Tommy, it's a term of
Monte.
endearment.
What's on your ID? Tom or Tommy?
Thomas is on my
Thomas,
license.
and we
Thomas
say
Monte.
real talk. So we get it right. Monte, right?
Monte, yeah.
Tom Monte. We want to get that right for the record.
There's an accent over the E.
Yeah, there's
It's
an accent
French.
on the E.
It's French.
Oh, c'est French. Faites demi-tour. Faites demi-tour. That means U-turn, baby. U-turn.
Next to him is
Prendre la direction sud.
Carlton Jones. Is that correct?
Carlton Jones.
I like
Jones.
it. Carlton Jones. Nice. And
Not messing that up.
to the right of me is
Eric J. Henderson.
Eric J.
It sounded real governmental.
Like a lawyer.
And I am Brandon Cave.
Have you been hit, friends?
Brandon.
All right, let's go.
Okay. Fix gone. Sorry about that. Yeah, okay. And anyways, we don't only discuss running and sobriety, but all walks of life. For every one of us has a unique story. The journey begins and ends with you. So, oh.
No, yeah, we're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Everything's good? Okay. So Tom, let's start with you, man.
All right.
I want to talk about something special, Tom. You're a Marine. and
Simplify.
You're,
Hoorah.
you're a plant-based Marine.
Yep.
So most Marines that I know,
Predominantly plant-based.
yeah, they tend to be like carnivore guys, but I like your style the best. To tell the truth, the plant-based Marine, you're a beast, you know. So it's like, who needs the meat?
Yeah.
Tom don't need the meat.
So here's and I'll tell you where it got started.
Yeah.
In 2018, I weighed 215 pounds. And
Yeah, the boomstick's in your face.
2015.
2018.
I weighed 2018.
All right, pull it. 2018.
Yeah. So
I
we got some
weighed
video. Yeah.
215 pounds.
Wow.
And I was miserable. I knew what healthy was like. I was in the Marine Corps. I did Ironman Florida back in 2009.
Yeah.
And after that Ironman, I went cold turkey. And over a period of about 6 years, I got up to 215 pounds.
Yeah.
And I knew I had to change something. And I don't know how I discovered plant-based.
Right.
You know, I'm not vegan. So I started reading about it and healthy foods, you know, fruits, vegetables, grains. So I started that journey. Back then, I was a little more stringent. You know, I was more plant-based than anything else.
Yeah.
And we can talk about this a little bit later, but along that journey, I discovered trail running. And I combined trail running with my plant-based. And I found that my recovery, and not just the recovery, but when I was running, like, because I fueled a lot with plant-based food.
Right.
You know, I there were many races where I avoided the Oreo cookies and the junk food. And sometimes I'd bring my own stuff, and it really helped.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I mean, Marines are probably seen as carnivorous, I guess.
Yeah.
But, and I do. I mean, and I even say
Jarheads.
now. Yeah, jarheads.
Not Jugheads, Jarheads.
Jarheads, yeah.
Yeah, you corrected me earlier.
Yeah.
Jughead was a comic book.
But I mean, even now.
Jarhead is the Marines.
I tell people, as much as I can on plant-based. But after a good run or a good race, I'll stop at Whataburger and have a nice burger.
Oh, nice.
You know,
rewards.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so I'm not hardcore. But I can tell you this: when I'm eating healthy, I feel a whole lot better.
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's crazy how that it just changes you, just the consistency, not like a magic moment, but it's just just start feeling better.
Yeah, I mean I slept better, recovered. My recovery, from my ultras, you know, it happened fast.
Yeah.
I can tell a difference.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
what about
as you say.
muscle growth and like?
And I haven't really been focused. I mean, recently I began incorporating some, strength training.
Right.
Dumbbells, something light. Yeah. And then I started climbing as well. So now I've added protein.
Nice.
Supplement with protein, creatine.
Okay. Sweet. Creatine daily?
Yep.
5 milligrams?
Yep.
Everybody needs it. By the way, everybody should be taking at this table 5 milligrams every day.
With adding.
I don't even know how much is like a tablespoon, is like a Captain Crunch box. I'm sorry, Tom, go ahead.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
But no, whenever I started deciding a couple of days a week, I do full body workout.
Yeah.
I get it from Arnold Schwarzenegger. He has a newsletter. It goes out once a week. He puts together a full body workout, 30 minutes, I'm done.
Yeah.
And then 1 to 2 times a week, I try to go do indoor climbing.
What about recovery?
Recovery? I don't, you mean as far as protocol?
No, like plant-based, does it help you with your recovery?
Oh, yeah,
process?
absolutely.
Yeah,
I mean,
fantastic.
I mean, when I eat a hamburger or whatever, I can tell in my stomach.
Oh, yeah. So gut health is out the window.
I'm like an accidental vegetarian.
Well,
like if I'm at your barbecue and it shows up, I'm eating the whole pig. But I don't go buy it.
Right, exactly.
If it shows up, I'm
pig.
like, but I can't tell you the last time I've had like pork chop.
Right. And if I go to somebody's house,
if it walks in,
and I go to somebody's house and they're serving, steak and eggs and whatever, I'm going to eat it.
Yeah.
So I'm not like hardcore, but when it comes to health, I just feel much healthier whenever. And the other thing, there's a connection between your gut and your brain. Your gut health and your brain health.
Yeah.
And you said a huge thing, and I'm thinking, pardon me, Drew and Jason for this thought here, which is not just the running, but the way I'm measuring my running here lately, it's not it's the recovery. How I'm feeling the next day, holy cow, it's totally different from times before. Like I can go to where I can't walk, like today,
right?
And then you have the proper kind of ache and pain, to spark some kind of growth. But then the next day, I'm like, okay, you're in a good mode of recovery. And then you mentioned that, like your recoveries are a lot better now.
Right, faster recovery, less inflammation,
I like that.
less inflammation.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of those foods are causing a lot of inflammation.
Yeah.
So did you get off the sugar too?
Trying.
It's okay.
Sugar's a kind of that's a hard one.
It's a vice.
Yeah.
Everybody loves it. That's the problem.
My weakness is
Who made this sugar?
like tonight on the way home.
Like you just eat tablespoons of Dominoes out the bag or what? Like I don't.
Tonight on the way home, I'm gonna do my best.
Dominoes?
Yeah.
Sugar bread.
I'm gonna do my best to just drive right past racetrack because I usually stop and get a little thing of M&Ms to eat on my way home.
Oh, yeah,
or a Dr. Pepper, but it's kind of late for a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
You're right, and that's $3.50 right there in that bag.
Yeah.
It sure does taste good.
But I earned it.
Yeah, you did. You earned it today. Yeah. Hey, do you eat crayons?
I do.
Red and yellow?
Red. Red's
Only
my
red
favorite,
or red and yellow?
Yeah. I smoke them too.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I just learned that, man. Actually, when I did the Rocky Raccoon, we stopped and ate. Elaine, me, Karen, and Denny. And the lady comes up to us that's waiting at tables, and she was like, somehow he got brought up that he was a Marine. And she goes, oh, I got a pack of crayons over here. And he goes, okay, bring them to me. And I go, what's he about to do? And they're like, yeah, Marines, they eat crayons whenever people give them to them. And I'm like, oh, what? Okay.
This for real?
Yeah, it's for real. Yeah, it is for real. Yeah, he ate it.
I don't.
Yeah, he ate it, though. So you're eating those
It's
waxy
just a
things.
mindset.
Yeah.
No.
You should eat it. So he says he doesn't, but bring the crayons, he has to.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. You have to do it. It's
I'm not dealing with a guy whose mindset includes eating crayons. I'm like, I'm good. Count me out. So you're many years into the helping other folks too, just also casually. I go on these runs with you guys. I've only been on one, but I kind of like that you're starting to use these local places here in Dallas just to get folks intro to it, and it's a nice beginner-looking group. How's that been going?
Oh, it's good. I just moving down to Duncanville. You know, I wanted to utilize those trails. I mean, there's within my house. From my house within 10, 15 minutes. There's 5 really great trails.
Yeah.
And so, I wanted to build a community, bring people out that maybe haven't had a chance to explore the trails. And I'm seeing a lot of new faces and people that are, that are starting to start their journey. You know, they go out and we do 4 to 5 miles.
Yeah.
Any all paces welcome.
That's a tough course, right? Is that the trail that has all the hail?
Well, there's a couple.
No, you have some that are super easy, some that are like the Windmill Hill.
Yeah.
If you want it, I dare you to run that 1.3 miles in less than 9.
Yeah.
You won't do 2 laps like that.
So Windmill Hill's right there,
Yeah.
Winter Green and Duncanville Road.
Okay.
It's right on the DeSoto Duncanville border. So you got Windmill Hill.
Each turn you can get 250 elevation. Per 1 mile.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're right there too, Eric, right?
Yeah, I use that
Not
part.
too far? Yeah, okay.
So there's basically about 5 or 6 trails within 10 minutes. Cedar Ridge Preserve, Big
Ridge,
Cedar,
yep.
Boulder, Oak Cliff Nature Preserve, and Windmill Hill. And we'll just rotate each trail. And beginners, everybody's welcome. And we don't drop.
Yeah.
It's people are showing up and
you got your brother engaged again, right?
a little bit.
That's good, man.
He overdid it a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, did he?
So
'Cause he used to be a beast on the trail, man. People used to tell me he was a beast.
He pretty much introduced me to the trail.
Yeah. They said he would just want to drag a tire for the fun of it or behind him or something.
No, he does 20 miles dragging a tire.
Yeah.
Well, he did. The furthest he's done is 75 miles at Brazos Bend.
Wow, man.
And he's determined to get back out there and get his 100-mile in.
Yeah. Wow. That's good. Determination.
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate you showed me trails here. I grew up in Oak Cliff. And a couple of those trails I knew, but nowhere in the world am I walking in there. In those woods. So I had to wait to be a grown man for Tom to show me something that we used to drive by and go, Mommy, look, what's in there? No. It turns out it's just trees and leaves and stuff. And sure enough, let the sun fall on you. There's probably more than that in there. But I like the just this discovery of stuff that was right next to me as a kid growing up that I never would have imagined. And
I'm finding there's even more out there.
Wow.
Yeah, more trails that I drive by all the time, and like Dogwood Canyon Nature Preserve. It's a hiking trail, but if you want to get some vert,
a lot of rattlers on that one, but they don't, But and then off of 67, there's in that neighborhood. Highway 67 going out Cedar Hill way. There's I forget the name of the doggone neighborhood. There's a trail. I started on it, but then it got real narrow and grass growing up, and I could just see, bite this fool, please. Like, and so I just didn't want to tempt all the nature to get on me. But I said, man, if I had one more crazy soul with me to go running through this thing, we would go figure it out. Because I think it'll take you all the way up to I-20 and back,
Wow, let's try it out.
But at any rate,
Hey, also, you're before I think you were we brought up Mr. Kim earlier, and your brother and him were buddies, right?
Yeah, he actually got Mr. Kim got my brother. He's the one that introduced my brother to trail running.
Yeah,
this was probably 2014, 2015 or something like that. And I can't remember because my brother was at the. I think the police academy at the time. He was an attorney at the time, and I think Mr. Kim was or the city attorney's office or something. I don't remember where it was. Mr. Kim either worked in the same building or worked for the police department, and invited Stephen to. I don't remember what run it was, but then he found that and just started running and doing crazy stuff. I mean, he's done Cruel Jewel twice. He's done the race across Tennessee, Mogollon Monster twice. Then he got into pulling tires all over the place. And,
that's awesome.
And there's other things. But anyway.
That's elite right there, man.
So I went out. The way I discovered trails is I went out he was going to do Running the Roads when Trail Racing Over Texas owned it, and he was going to do it with a weighted vest.
Yeah.
Not rucking is different than a weight. He had a weighted vest.
Yeah.
He did the 106K or whatever, 108K, and so I went out and volunteered, and volunteering is what got me into it.
Nice.
Just I was kind of interested in trail, but I didn't really have any direction and didn't have a community. And
What year was it? How long ago was it?
2020.
That's amazing.
This was right before COVID, January of 2020. So I went out and volunteered with when it was Trail Racing Over Texas, and I was like, man, I love this community.
Yeah,
and I love the people, and seeing these people come in, you know, they're doing these tough things, and so that's kind of where it really started. And then I signed up for the Jackalope Jam the next month and did my first 100K.
Yeah. How is it?
The Jackalope?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just out and back. It's cool because I kind of like.
That's not local, is it?
No, that's down in near College Station, Cat Springs, Texas.
Okay. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'd do it again, but it was my entry into trail, which isn't really a trail. It's on a dirt road.
So you tried the 100K right off the bat.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You're like, let's go for it, huh?
So.
Oh, nice. Carlton.
Yes.
So, how long have you been working here at Trailhead?
It's been about like a year, some change, a little bit over a year.
And did they get you into trail running when you started working here? Or
Yeah, they
and
did.
now you've taken off, man. You've been doing a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah,
Seems like
it's amazing.
You're killing
man.
it. Yeah. You enjoy it?
Absolutely, I enjoy it. I didn't expect, myself to be like a trail runner or even like complete, an ultra marathon.
Wait, so it was brand new to you when you started working here?
Yeah, I didn't even know trail running was a thing.
Wow. Dope. I'm new to. I'm saying that as a person. Tom got me in.
Yeah.
You couldn't have told me before. Hey, let's go run through the woods. No.
Yeah. I didn't know it was a thing.
Why are we doing that?
Oh, and real quick.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say something. Remember at Coyote, you're like, can I leave my stuff sitting here on the side of the road at the start-finish line? I said, yeah, nobody's going to mess with it, man. He came from New York.
That was my first phrase.
Steal it.
And they're like, there's your bag drop. I'm like, no, I'm running with this bag. Like, nothing in it but my keys. I got to have it. So, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, sorry.
Anyway, so, yeah, just I came from that same disposition, let me call it, yeah.
Yeah. So I was literally just driving by here because I work full time for a Whole Foods market.
Okay.
But I
Whole
just
Foods, shout out. That's Amazon owned right there. I'm an Amazon employee, by the way.
Okay. That's what's up, man. And I just kind of like had this thing where I wanted to work for a shoe store. Like I had previously working for Nike before. I had kind of been in retail, clothing, for the most of the most of my career, and just kind of like the vibes, and like the culture of like working in retail. It's always been my thing.
And there are shoe stores, but you just happened to drive by this one and said,
I just happened to drive by, going down $24.99, and then I ended up seeing the sign that tells you like Trailhead Running Supply.
Yeah.
And looked it up online, and then the main thing that really stood out to me was was pretty much like, the mission statement. So once I seen the mission statement,
you looked it up.
What I'm saying, not only, did I want
What
to
is
work
the
at a
mission
trail
statement?
store.
I don't have it memorized.
Tommy, what's the mission statement?
I don't have it memorized.
Drew,
I'm gonna go with
Drew, what's the mission statement?
The run metaphor was cool with me though.
It is on our website.
Darren, what is the mission statement? Y'all don't have it memorized.
I'm cool with the run.
Come on.
The run is all you need. Like,
Yeah. I wish I could quote it.
Pull it up. You can't.
no,
you
run
can't-
is good. I'm serious. Like run
you can't
is
use,
the religion.
You
Like,
can't,
yeah.
you can't use perplexity and pull up.
I'm not gonna. I'm not a intra-conversational Googler.
Here, I'll read
I
it.
hate when people do that.
let's
Like,
go.
yeah, let me.
Okay, our mission. Trail running is our passion. It shapes our optimistic approach to challenges, redefines our limits, and connects us as a community. We want you to reimagine what you are truly capable of and surround you with a community that will support you along the way. The trailhead is where friends meet and adventure begins. And every bit of that is 100% true.
I Love it.
And that's why I love working here.
Yeah.
So
man, I love it.
Yeah, I mean, you want to come to a place where you feel welcome and you're not judged based on where you are in life, in your journey.
Yeah.
We all got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So
Love it, man.
meet us at the trailhead.
Yeah, killer. Meet us at the trailhead. Yeah. So you read that and then you were like, it's on.
So I read that.
I'm ready.
Like, absolutely. And it just pretty much tied in with like the passion I had already had of wanting to work for, you know what I'm saying, like a shoe store. The first line where it was like trail running, like I didn't tie that together as it actually was trail running. I just seen a store name was Trailhead and it's a running store. So I just thought it was just talking about that in general.
Right.
It's probably a whole lot of people who think they can detect running store, but they're not thinking trail running.
You're not thinking trail. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was a thing.
Yeah.
Do people walk in here looking
sure.
for other shoes outside of trail shoes all the time? Or
Oh yeah, we serve.
running
we serve both. I mean,
Yeah, but
yeah.
okay.
I mean, and yeah, I mean, even
They
though
don't say where my Jordans at? Or
yeah, even though
where the Jordans at?
the top
Yeah.
2/3 of that wall is probably trail shoes, the roadside is just as important.
That's what I'm saying, Carlton. You bring up a point that I'm like, wow, 'cause I bet a lot of people, because it is a niche and a niche, right? And so even maybe when I first came in, I was like, okay, trailhead running supply. After Tom told me, and so I was looking for trail shoes, but I didn't expect. I thought the running store might just have some. You know? Trailhead meant nothing to me, like as a, okay, I get it now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it was also like another thing that drew me to it was like the intimacy of the shop. So with it being a small business, that was another thing that you know what I'm saying, made me like want to work here too. Like just kind of knowing the culture of like small businesses, and then just like, you know what I'm saying, what that embeds in the team as y'all continue to grow. So when I got here, you know, I think I did the interview with Jason, and then the first team member that I seen here was Tom. You know, he was at the desk, and then it's a lady that's in a community named Amy. Amy was here that day. You know, so I did my interview.
Shout out to Amy Thompson.
So when I came in, you know, I seen I was like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, I could fit in this place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I can, you know, definitely grow from it. And, you know what I'm saying, not only that, just fuel, you know what I'm saying, a particular passion that I have for just simply wanting to work for, you know what I'm saying, a running store with a good culture.
Very nice. What so what was your first race after that?
So I did a trail race up here on North Shore named Wicked West. I believe that was the first one that I ran. It was like a 7-mile race.
Yeah.
Superhuman. So that was the first time where like I ran a race where just like humidity or the elements of it was like part of the race.
Yeah.
You know, I never competed in any races before that either.
Yeah.
You know, so that was my first race in general.
I never knew any of this, because one day, for example, I'm leaving the store and it's raining. You guys are closing. And I was like, Carlton, where are you going? He said, I'm going out to get 5. I'm like, what? You just finished working here, like, and then you're gonna. It's right. I just came from that. It's not for people right now. I was like, wow. I thought you were an OG at this. That's good. I love that. I got that addiction too, like that.
Like once you win it, it's just you know the
after work.
You know the passion is more. The excuses become less. So
yeah.
I think I've seen you out there too by yourself.
For sure.
Yeah, running past me. Yeah, I was like, you're running at me or something. I was like, hey, what's up,
Good
Carlton?
training.
That's
awesome,
a perfect day if it can be.
Yeah. So you fell in love with it right away then, huh?
I immediately.
Yeah.
I think I started doing some of like the dirt churches, and then you know what I'm saying, I wanted to eventually like lead a dirt church, because like when you're in the pack versus like leading the pack at times, you know what I'm saying, it's a different level of like intensity and a different level of fun to it too. You know, so just kind of like gaining that perspective. And it was just something that like I just immediately fell in love with it, and then just also like what the trail running meant to me in terms of like, you know what I'm saying, life in general. I think it's not a surface level activity or sport at all. No. It requires a lot of, you know what I'm saying, like detail, you know what I'm saying, internal searching, if, you know what I'm saying, if that's the term that I could use. But I think it translates very well, you know what I'm saying, to the decisions I make, you know what I'm saying, outside of trail running. So it's something that's universal, and I feel like I've like, you know, learned and like been able to adopt a lot of those qualities from trail running. So that's why I do it.
I thank Tom and Brandon exactly for that because it's probably 30 years between us, but it changed my life.
Yeah.
Too, after I was like, holy cow. Number one, I thought I was working hard at stuff.
Yeah.
until I ended
found
up,
a new heart, huh?
ended up
Yeah,
face
man.
down in the trail like, I'm done, but I still can't be done, so I was just going to work.
Yeah.
And so it's I like something that can give you an actual push, but there's another piece. All the sports metaphors abound, right? Mm-hmm. But it really is one of the first few times that I can actually see direct application behind, apart from the corny metaphors. Like even with just regular stuff, like say I'm in the house and I forget something out backyard by the trash can. Most people, that's an infinite trip. You're not going back out at night, but I'm thinking, what's another step? You got 75,000 steps to go. Literally, yeah. I've inculcated that into my everyday, like, just do these little things. Mm-hmm. And what do they really cost you? And so I timed it. It costs you 30 seconds to go all the way back here and come back in and get done just a little thing. So now I just get a lot more things done that are incidental but are important. You know?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man. So, what's the longest distance you've gone?
50K.
50K now.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
awesome, man.
Yeah, I did a 50K. The first 50K I did was at Lake Murray.
Oh, that's a tough one too.
Lake Murray.
Yeah.
So
Was it dirty? It's always dirty, right? Every
Just last year, I guess.
Every year.
No, it was actually last year's weather was
it was a
perfect.
beautiful.
Oh yeah,
Was it?
Okay.
yeah. We had a couple of stuff.
He missed it, I guess.
I say
Eric
we-
missed that one. He
I
always
say we
goes
had
the
a
dirty
couple
one.
of because I also work with Blaze Trails.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
Shout out to
Bla-
Ann and
Chris.
Chris in the
Barnwell.
house.
you got to run some Blaze Trails races.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
but no, last year they had 4 sub 24 100 miles. Yeah.
Nice.
So it was the weather was perfect.
My Lake Murray was rain from beginning to end, and then
Same here.
24 hours, and then I think 4 people finished. One guy rocked it, and he did 24 hours in that weather.
Yeah.
Who was that?
I can't remember, but I know Chuck and
That was-
second and third place was Chuck and
Who was it?
Nick.
Nick.
Oh, Nick.
Yeah, it was Nick actually, and so I was just happy to finish because a lot of people didn't. But then after
out
that,
to Nick.
that was
it was
that.
actually Tristan. Chuck and Tristan.
Tristan, yeah.
It was Tristan, wasn't it? Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you what. I hope this day doesn't come for you. But then again, I hope it does. I said, man, after the race, I'm tired. Let me just get back to this hotel. And so I parked somewhere that I thought was a hotel.
yeah.
I must have because I woke up the next morning with the car running on some street off of Lake Murray. So I was like, yep, I'm in my hotel.
He's taking after Mr. Kim. Mr. Kim
Dog,
wants to sleep in his car too.
It was wild, man. I was so tired. It took 20, and that was one where and Lisa helped Barnwell, the race director, Blaze Trails, and so I'm in my last 5 miles of that.
Yeah.
I'm just giving this to you because we're both new to it.
For sure.
And I come in and they know me, man. If it's I have no shame in quitting if I'm feeling like, yo, I'm about to pop a tendon or something like that. And so I was like, well, I'm done.
Oh, that
Yeah.
talked to you to go back out there.
Yeah, I said,
She's like, you're not quitting.
I told her, I said, I'm done. And she said, what? And she knows me by now. And I was like, I'm done. She said,
Yeah.
"Yo, Eric, you don't really, hey, bring Eric some tape. And so I got this guy, real calm, like, got it taped up. She said, okay, just start walking that way and just see what it does. Man, last 5 miles, I'm clocking 11s and whatnot. And I don't know what she did. It was drugs. It was bad. But I finished that race.
Yep.
Yeah.
And those are the moments that really do stick with you. I mean,
'Cause that moment once you finish that bliss, it's like any, you know what I'm saying, pain or anything that you felt that may have made you want to quit. Once you finish the race, like I'm not gonna say that it doesn't
You got
matter
some
because it's part of the
super
process. But
endorphins that just fired off when
Yeah.
you finish.
yeah,
That's how I feel.
It's insane.
part of the process.
It's part of the process.
Beautiful, man.
When I ran Lake Murray, I drove in that morning and I drove back. So I had never run that long. I had never run anything more than like 20 miles, you know, going into that. And
Now you got what's 50K? 33?
31.
31.
And it hurt, didn't it?
Yeah, I stopped and got
Yeah,
gas.
it hurts, right?
Coming back.
Every time
It
you
took me a minute to get out the
your
car.
distance, it hurts. Man.
Yeah, it
you know
was
that
serious.
first time it hurts.
It felt
man.
good
It's
though,
like,
huh?
It did.
Like you finished that.
I finished it.
Great. That's
Yeah,
great.
so that was you know what I'm saying, that was the time that kind of got me into trail running, where it's like, okay, I think I might want to do this forever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And
nice.
then also
That's
seeing,
awesome.
just seeing like the diversity and like, you know, different colors, you know what I'm saying, different shapes, different sizes. It's a thing. It's something that's like truly accepting.
Yeah,
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? And it embraces you. You know what I'm saying? It meets you where you are, essentially.
Yeah.
And what's
you know what I'm saying?
crazy
So I
is,
was like, I can do this.
You'll be
forever.
hard pressed to name any other scenarios that have that characteristic.
Not 100%.
And what's
For me,
crazy
it's
is
cigars.
is the fact that it's increasing in numbers. So humans are realizing, man, we need to start getting out there.
Yeah.
We need to start correcting heart failure. Everything that's going on with humans right now, killing people at younger ages. You know, they realize that, hey, we need to become healthy. And what can you do to get healthy? Get out there and run, baby.
Get out there and run.
That's the way I think.
And the point
And it's
is-
free for the most part. You know what I mean?
It's probably the cheapest sport.
I mean, well,
Exactly. Just go
sometimes
run.
it's expensive, but yeah, it's gotten expensive over the years. But it's
Pair of
usually,
shoes.
yeah.
Just go
And there's
run.
there's a healing effect of just being in nature.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
definitely, yeah.
you get out there on an ultra or longer distance race or run. You're out there by yourself for a lot of the race, and you have a lot of time to yourself. And yeah, it's awesome.
And I will say one thing, I hadn't thought of it because it's so natural, but it is obvious, but it's still so natural I hadn't thought of it, the diversity.
Yeah.
That people have worn the tread off that word. I refuse to use it even about crayons. Like we said,
Yeah.
oh, there's a diversity. No. There are 14 colors in this box. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
And so, because people get all twisted about it, but what I like about this space is it's not a managed diversity.
Yeah.
There's no it's just people showing up. I'm so sick of the managed versions of like, okay, come here, Asian guy. Come here, black guy.
Yeah.
Tom, you look like a nice white guy. Come on over here. Okay, stand right here.
No, he doesn't look nice.
Take off
Come
for like
on.
22 miles. I mean, it sounds crazy, but people do script these things nowadays, and it just doesn't work in a human way.
Nah.
This one, I like you said, it's so natural. I hadn't even thought of it as such, but thank
Yeah.
you for
It's like I said, I felt like it's definitely a community that it meets you where you are, you know. And
yeah, for sure.
like me, like I grew up in South Dallas. You know, I grew up at the on the southern end of Malcolm X. Not trail running, but nobody runs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe for sports. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have football teams. You know what I'm saying? Boxing in the neighborhood. But, you know what I'm saying? That's no more than like 3 miles maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like one of the things that I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like, you know what I'm saying, me being an individual I am today, you know what I'm saying, is helping kind of encourage, you know what I'm saying, like people from, you know what I'm saying, my neighborhood. Like, you know, I've been able to take a humble approach, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like more so why I do it and why I try to like be the image that I am is simply for, you know what I'm saying, my younger cousins, my friends in the neighborhood, and I got 2 younger brothers, you know, so like my whole life is about setting a good example, you know, so
I like that. You got your brothers out running?
my brother's not running.
No, they're not running, not yet.
I'm trying to get them, but you know what I'm saying, they still, you know,
You said they're younger, right?
22 and 25,
Yeah,
so
that
they
age is
going
tough
through
right
that
there,
phase.
man. Yeah, I got a 22-year-old boy, so he's,
Yeah.
I had him do a half marathon, and that was it. He said,
What
I'm
did
never
they say
running
the
again,
first
Dad.
time?
That's what he said.
when you first came back and said, "Hey, what'd you do?" I just ran 31 miles. What did they say? Like,
Oh, my
Why?
brother, like,
That's what they
pretty
said.
much,
Why?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
why
saying?
you
Like, man,
running that
crazy.
much? That's crazy. Yeah.
And they thought I was like just running like 10 miles or something. I was like, no, I just ran 31. He was like, how you do that?
Or when you tell them you do 100 miles, they say, "Did you sleep?"
Yeah.
so you just kept moving.
How many
for like
days
a-
did that take you? They always tell me, how many days did that take you? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh,
Yeah.
well, 2 usually.
I get those from my
I want to
my
do it in
family
some
too,
24
like
sometimes.
75 miles. Actually, at Lake Murray, I ran 10 more miles just to be doggone sure because I thought I got lost. I'm like, nope, I'm going to double back, run the same trail so you can see me run these 10 miles just to
Strava.
be absolutely sure.
Yeah.
But and I got back and they're like, dog, who runs 75 miles? I was like, well, I mean,
Yeah.
can't explain it.
Yeah, Eric has a hard time right now trying to get his family involved.
Yeah.
And he wants to. he'll buy them the shoes even, but they won't come down to take a look at them.
It's cool. Like over time, you don't beat anybody in the head, and that's what I like about this culture too, Tom. It's not like people just invite you. They're not gonna beat you in the head, like like in the New York running scene. Like, oh, Eric, we got this, we got time trials, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, well, I'm not against competition. I love it. Like, let's tangle it up. But all the talk just doesn't match.
Yeah.
When I'm running Central Park. And you guys, it's like, it just doesn't matter. I need to see you on TV for that level of like barking,
Right.
and so otherwise, let's just have fun.
And the thing is, to participate, you don't have to run an ultra. You can come out and run a 5K or 10K or a half marathon or at your pace, and you don't have to run it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the cutoff times, there's longer distances, so you can go out and hike it.
Yeah. And that's a good introduction, just to like even a 5K hike. I guarantee if I could just get a couple of folks, just come with me, and it would have to be a nice course. I mean, but
And hike with them.
yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And it teaches you a level of preparation too. Yeah. Like every race, I know for, for myself, every race didn't look the same. And then, there's times where, when I got through running, I knew I probably should have stopped at an aid station and had more pickles or more, pretzels or something.
Or filled your water bottles up. Instead, you blew right through it, and you're like, you're dying because you don't have the water to finish. Oh, man, I've been there.
So it definitely gives you perspective. You know what I'm saying? It gives you perspective out there. And like I said, those qualities that you have out there, that's why I appreciate the longer distances. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I want to run 100K, but the 50K, you have time to pretty much like break it down and quantize, what is what, and then you can take that stuff from there and apply it to simply anything. So that's what philosophy.
And there's no option about Tom and Carl about respecting any distance. I mean, you guys are just Brandon. You've given a couple of stories already, like and Jason, like I can do this 100, but nature wins every time if we're unprepared.
Sure. Whether it's weather,
it just
whether
wins.
it's mountains.
Yep.
Man, that's a fact. So do you get any kind of meditative state out of your running?
I do.
You do? Like if you're running solo, let's just say. Like I saw you out there when I ran past you. You're a solo.
Yeah,
so do you ever get in your head where you're just, you feel almost like a meditative state?
That's normally. I don't really run for performance.
Okay.
Every now and then I run fast. You know what I'm saying, for the for the group or the social setting of it.
Right.
But I'm more so run. To try to to try to figure out them thoughts in the midst of going through something that's tough.
Internalize everything.
So
I love it, man.
If you can figure out how to do something hard, figure out something while you're doing something hard, I think it sticks more. Yep. So when I'm running, I'm pretty much it's times where I run a fast miles, but for the most part, I'm kind of sticking between that 8 and that 10-minute pace whenever I'm doing.
I like it because time goes by.
Yeah.
Whenever you're hitting those meditative states, and
your
brain's just like boom, it's not even focused on the trail. It's almost like you're floating in time.
Yeah.
But you're going through the trail. You know what I mean? You're finishing this run, but it feels like you're floating. Sometimes you better look down, though, because that rock or that root catches you, and then you're going to feel it. Yeah. But other than that, you feel like you're floating kind of,
You do.
in your head at least. You know what I mean? So it's just, you don't feel the pain. You don't feel, there's a lot of things you don't feel when you reach that state. That's what I love.
It's a lot to take
getting
in.
there. Yeah.
It's a lot to take
So
in.
sometimes without music, without people around, without everything, sometimes that's the most beautiful times of running, man.
Yeah.
When you're solo and you're by yourself,
Absolutely.
Which is most of the time. Even in races,
for sure.
most of your time is spent alone. And that I'm a loner who loves people.
Yeah,
And so
I love
there's
that
no
saying.
other
Eric
sport
says it all the time. Yeah, I love that.
that gives me that. But dog, I want to run these 40, 50 miles by myself. I'm good. But just let me know that you're somewhere in these woods. And
Hey, I ran a 22 at Sufferfest, and
I hate that race.
At nighttime, when nighttime you out there by yourself, there's some sounds I never heard before.
Right. And there's wolf spiders out there too. You see them little glow in the dark spiders, and I'm like, man,
I live close to it, and I don't run that. I don't because of the sounds that I know from fishing out there. I'm like,
and
nah.
Then you'll see a light afar, but then it's probably a mile or two worth of switchbacks to even get to that.
Exactly.
Then it's back down there again.
A lot of switchbacks too.
Tom knows all about that. He has to mark the course and stuff a lot.
Coral snakes and rattlers.
Yeah.
And
He's out there marking all these
scorpions. Wild boar.
Man, you out there to the end of that race, Summerfest?
Yeah.
The last person comes in on that 54K?
Yeah. I was out there in 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturday till 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. Set up, tear down.
Yeah. And that's good work, man.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
That's fantastic. You do that for the community.
Yeah.
Also. Not just a job, but you're doing that for everybody.
I'm in my space.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm between working here and working
job.
there and introducing people to the trail and helping create an event that's first class.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Blaze Trails takes care of the runners. They've got everything you need at the aid stations. They don't skimp.
Yeah.
You know?
They're family, man.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah.
Ann and Chris.
And
They're family to me.
It's
at least.
a small business, but they're making a difference in the trail. It's what true trail racing is about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mentioned one thing I will recommend it for any trail runner, which is on a volunteer tip.
Yeah.
Do a trail sweep. I did 17 miles at Possum Kingdom. And but you're out there in the deep night with a bag, picking up all the flags and stuff.
Oh, wow.
It sounds wild, and you hear the things, like, they're right there. Like, and like Jason said, that thing is shaped like a baby. Or was that Drew? That was Drew. Like, everything is shaped like a baby, like with a knife in his hand, like, yeah. Mr. Trail Cleaning Man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, scary as all get out. And then you get cliffs and stuff. But you could do it with someone, or I ended up doing a big section just by myself, and you can actually get used to that. Yeah. And I would say do it at least once.
Yeah.
But there's Blanca who does it just as a matter of course. There's a lady, you got to meet her. She's BG Knits on BG_KNITS, and some people have the gift for that.
Yeah.
She sweeps the trails, man, like 20 freaking miles just out there by herself. I'm like,
Yeah.
She does it for Blaze Trail or what?
Yeah.
Oh, she does always.
Yeah.
She always.
She doesn't do it every race, but she's out there a lot.
Cool.
Yeah. She loves doing it, and that's another thing. Blaze Trails takes care of their volunteers.
Yeah.
They're very generous.
I'm doing 2 races coming up.
Yeah.
In 2025. No, we're gonna use that credit for 2026.
Right.
I'm gonna try that Running the Rose 108K.
It's a good one. It's one of my favorites.
I remember you coming in, Tom, and you were like, first you slept in your hammock.
Yeah.
The night before. I think the weather wasn't very, very nice to him, Tom, and then it was kind of cold environment after that, and I saw Tom finish. I was out there working the aid station, but that was one time I saw Tom finishing that race, and I was like, man. So he slept in a hammock. He didn't get good sleep probably the night before. And then he's eating his vegan diet, and he's I'm not going to knock your vegan diet. I'm just bullshitting. But then he goes out there and knocks out 108K, and the weather was, it was cold, man. I was freezing by the end of that. That was great, man. But I'm going to do it, man. I want one of those buckles too, the Running the Rose buckles.
They're sweet, yeah.
I like them, man. Pretty badass for sure. You got another race coming up?
Right now I haven't solidified it, but I'm thinking about doing a Lake Murray, going back to do the 50K again, but try to beat my time last time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think Eric needs to go back out there. You going back out there, Eric?
oh, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. He has revenge out there too.
Yeah.
But watch out, Eric will bring the weather when he comes, man. So
Might not be as sweet as last time.
What about you, Tom? You got any races coming up?
Nothing on the calendar right now.
Nice.
Right now, I'm training just to be ready.
Yeah, always. Yeah, always ready. I like that. Tom's always ready.
That's what it's about right now.
I like that.
When I thought about in Austin, they have the Lady Bird Johnson 50 miler.
Oh wow, nice.
Down there around the lake. But then I read that they're doing a lot of construction, so they're concerned about the. I'm curious to see what they do with the route.
I ran that lake recently, and when you get to the east side, they are doing all kinds of new construction.
Yeah.
They're trying to fit in the actual loop that you can run around. Before, I think it was kind of a jaggedy situation on the east side of Austin. I used to live down there in Austin for a while. And,
I run that with my daughter every now and then. I'll meet her down in Austin. She's in San Marcos.
Oh, nice.
So we'll go and run a portion of it. I love the vibe down there in Austin.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Nice.
That's the other thing that's good about what we do is you can just now, the whole map of the U.S. opens up.
Yeah.
I think you guys are doing Utah and Washington State, and that I haven't gotten into that yet, but now I'm definitely looking to just get out and. But I do run in New Mexico.
Okay.
And that's been crazy nice,
Okay, nice.
Santa Fe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those people are mountain goats out there. Like, hey, we're just going to go for an easy one today. 13 miles, 5,000.
Straight off,
Yeah. All right, cool.
Nice.
5 to 8, actually.
I was supposed to go out there and run with Megan Eckert out there. But I got sick right after that speed goat, so I was going to fly out. I actually canceled my flight. And Eric was going to drive out there. He was talking about driving out there and meeting us, but I guess Eric's car wasn't working too well at that time either. And I got sick, so it all turned out pretty. It's probably good we didn't attempt it, but we were going to go peak like 3 mountains. She said, let's peak these 3 mountains in the background or something. I was like, all right. And then she said she was even getting some kind of surgery or she has an issue with one of her legs right now. So it was good that it all got canceled for sure.
And when they see those pictures of you, it's not like, yo, look at me, I'm on the mountain. Like when they just see you just happy on that trail, that also like that. I've seen that start to register a little bit with the folks around me. They're like,
Yeah.
do you just go up there? I'm like, yeah, it's nice, it's quiet.
Yeah.
Just you.
I mean, I've never done a mountain race, but I went up to Leadville during COVID on a solo trip.
Yeah.
Being in the mountains takes it to a whole nother level.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I literally, I wept. I was talking, I was dating a girl at the time. I was calling her.
Well, you wept because you loved it so much.
Yeah, I mean.
okay.
I was talking to her and it's like, I kind of wish she could have been there. I was like, this is so incredible.
Right, yeah.
You know, and I don't cry that much, but my brother used to tease me and say, when I was younger, I would cry at grocery store openings.
Grocery store openings.
Grand openings at grocery stores.
Yeah. Why is that?
I guess
Dude, while you're playing, that's all your HEB and Whole Foods people. I've seen it in person in New York. Like, oh my God, Trader Joe's.
I guess because I was.
Look at those cherries on sale.
Yeah, you hit me just right, and I'll let it go. I'll let but there's a soft man in here somewhere.
There you go. Yeah. Very cool. That's awesome, man. So, any mountain races in the future for you?
I'd like to do Leadville one of these days.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that'd be awesome. Yeah.
And that's when I went up there just to kind of get away, and Leadville's just an awesome place, and the just being in the mountains.
Yeah,
yeah. But yeah, I don't. I consider going out to see because my daughter's in Seattle. Maybe one of these days.
Okay.
See how it goes for Drew out there.
You have 2 daughters or no?
Yeah.
Oh,
have
okay. Sweet. And a son. I know about your son. Your son,
one daughter.
Your son dated my niece. So.
Oh yeah,
I took her to homecoming or
you sent me that picture. Like, hey, do you know this kid? And
well, she sent me a picture. She goes, "Why are you hanging out with whatever his name's father?" And I was
Monte,
I was like, "What you talking about?" And I was like, "Tom, it's his father." And I was like, "Oh," I said, "Tommy's my homeboy, man. We run together and stuff." But yeah, she sent me the picture of them in their prom get up or whatever. Yeah. I was like, "Wow,
small world."
Yep.
Yeah.
You get out there. I mean, scenes are crazy. I know Washington. Like where you can see, like standing at one place just downtown, right over Pike Place Market. You're looking at the sounds. You're looking at Mount Rainier and traffic, all in one view. It's freaking nuts. It's a beautiful place. So yeah, I'm trying to go everywhere from Vermont to El Segundo, like anything in between.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
There's always somewhere to run. For sure.
That's true.
We're doing that. We're running that Iceland back. If anybody's interested.
What is it?
Iceland.
Oh no. Oh, you're running Iceland?
Back. 160 miles is about what it is.
Okay.
5 days. It's about 30-something miles a day. So.
Now, you were just up there, though,
yeah, I was just there. But we're going to run it back. It was a recon mission the first time.
Yeah.
This time we have it planned. 2 support vehicles, like full-size support vehicles. We had a lot of issues with crossing those vehicles. The river crossings were tough because it's getting up to the hood of your car, basically. That water's coming up flowing.
I'll tell you what,
it's
promise
crazy.
me one thing, though. If I do go, would you keep your clothes on?
You don't want no booty shots?
And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. gonna cut it right here, just so my brain stays unscarred.
I thought we would share a tent together.
I don't want to
Tom.
imagine any of that around. Like, we're not gonna.
Yeah, I'll keep my clothes
No,
on.
it's not. You're gonna give something we can't shake off here. Like, like
That's called I didn't do any of those big boy peeing. They call it big boy peeing.
You don't like a little
Because
kid.
like little kids, you know, they're like, oh, you're a big boy. You're peeing in the commode. They pull their pants all the way down their ankles.
Yeah.
So they wanted to do the big boy pees. They wanted us to film it while they're doing it. I was like, all right, I never did any big boy peeing, but it was funny though. Yeah, definitely a funny thing.
yeah, I'll catch you on another trip. no big.
Yeah, no big boy peeing going on. No. If you are interested, let me know.
Yeah.
Because we're taking
just for that.
15 more people out now, so it'll be like a 20 people instead of 5. So it'll be a bigger adventure and same route. And I mean, it's killer, man.
I saw pictures. Yeah,
Oh, man, the pictures do not do justice at all.
Yeah.
It's like some parts you feel like you're on Mars, man.
And they'll
It's
all
like-
be wearing chastity belts with drainage, so don't worry about it.
Damn it.
Let's keep it PG or PG.
Yeah. I'll let everybody know.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, hey, I got this guy coming. His name's Tom. We got to break him in a little bit, guys. All right. Tom doesn't know about this. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. But if you're interested, throwing it out there. It would be. It's a safe journey. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
We'll get you home alive, buddy. And a lot of fun for sure. And it's grit and hard too.
Yeah.
Oh, real hard. Yeah, it was tough, man. I mean, the weather conditions is so crazy because it's burning hot where you can take off your shirt basically.
Yeah.
To you're wearing a winter jacket like,
Nuts.
and one of those little hoodie things over your face because the sand's blowing so hard and it's so damn cold and it's like an Arctic desert storm hitting you basically. It's crazy. So and this is like in the matters of like hours, you know. It's just a change, you know. You're like, where am I? You know. So it was cool though. Good experience. It's worth it for sure. And he keeps it like he doesn't. My buddy Justin's the one that puts it on, and he keeps it where he doesn't do this crazy charging of the event. Like if I know there's some run groups that will take you like to Mexico or somewhere, and we'll do this 5-day
Right.
whatever. What is that? Caballo Blanco run or something in Mexico or something like that. But they're charging you like $4,000 or something like that to go do it. You know, there's nothing like that. We don't even you pay for your flight and then he makes it where you're paying for the stuff, not to make money off the ordeal, which is fantastic. You know, so you're paying for these vehicles, you're paying for your flight, you're paying for your food, all that stuff. You know, you're taking care of you basically. So it's a good deal. Man, if you're interested, just hit me up, and then I'll let him know. Yeah, man. So
Good. The journey is on. All of us are fairly young. I mean, 5 years is not.
Yeah.
And 5 years and 218 pounds. Now that's a whole lifetime away. And then just last year, like I never knew that. I was like, this dude's going out and running in like badness of weather. So, but yeah, it's
good,
just. It's just good stuff, man. It's just a good.
it's good for you training wise. You know,
It's a learning.
Put yourself out there in the heat of it all, man.
Figure it out.
Or the
Yeah,
storm.
It's
you'll
a
figure it
personal
out.
learning that it just doesn't stop, and it's cranked up a whole different level.
Plus, you got all these resources around you. These guys are fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's
Everybody around you, man. You pick their brains, and man,
Yeah, the support system definitely makes it easier. You know?
every one of them, man. Yeah, for sure. So I got a few questions. You know what it's going to be. Start with Tommy. Don't worry, I ain't going to ask you what kind of, what would you be if you weren't human. But I'm going to ask you, what was your favorite movie, Tommy?
A Few Good Men.
Few Good military.
That's right. Marine Corps, man. It's about honor and justice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie, though.
Yeah.
Jack and Tom, wasn't it?
Yep. It's a good movie.
You can't handle the truth.
Right.
Is that it?
That was
That's fantastic.
It's
Yep.
one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, man, I love it, man. What about you, Carlton?
Probably a dog, man.
Which one?
A dog.
A dog. What's that?
You said I thought
No.
you were talking about
You want to be a dog? Yeah.
What's your favorite movie? Favorite movie is A Dog. I'm like, yo,
what
who
movie
names
is
the movie A Dog? You gotta tell me about that. Like,
So let me go back to that question,
A Cat
Carlton.
was showing last week.
If
Now
you weren't
we
a
have
human,
A Dog.
Carlton, what would you be other than a human?
A dog.
A dog. Yeah, there you go. What kind of dog would you be?
Probably a pit bull.
Pit bull. I like that. I like that. That's a lockjaw situation. You know, you'd be a pit bull too. Isn't that a Marine thing?
Yeah, bulldog.
Bulldog. Yeah. Well,
Bulldog.
Took my answer. Yeah, a bulldog.
bulldog. Okay, Carlton. What is your favorite movie?
Um,
A dog. That was awesome. I was like, what movie is
Yeah,
that?
me on that one. I was like, yeah, go. I'm sure it's on Betamax.
Scarface.
Oh man, I love it.
Mr. Scar.
That's crazy. So Scarface.
Yeah.
I moved in with my sister, so Melissa. You know Melissa, Tom?
I don't think so.
Because you went to school with her, but you don't know her.
Yeah.
Eric knows her though. And I'm trying to put a Scarface picture up in the.
Okay.
It's like the main game room, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like a painting of Al Pacino. It's not a normal poster. Or anything,
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
No.
it's very interesting. Exactly. Yeah, but it's right now it's sitting with it turned towards the wall. So, but it's
You're
going
gonna
up.
argue with about
Yeah, it's
90%
going
of
up.
humanity trying to put Al up in your living room. Like, so it's like it's gonna be a tough sell. It's like,
But I think I'm
say
gonna
hello
get
to
away
my
with
little
it.
friend who wants
yeah.
dinner. Like, it doesn't.
We'll see. I'm gonna get it up. Don't worry.
Yeah, I believe you.
I control that part of the house.
Yeah.
We'll see. But cool, man. Thank you guys for coming out, or not coming out, inviting us out, man. Why do I keep saying coming
Thanks for
out?
having us on.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you guys
appreciate
being
it.
on, man. That's fantastic, man. Thank
Absolutely.
you, both of you. Great guests, and everybody in here actually will. If you guys ever get away, you can come to our studio that we're about to
Absolutely.
relaunch our podcast for phase 2.
Cool.
So this is kind of the closure of phase 1 right here, man. That's why we did a little offsite jam with everybody.
Yeah.
I loved it, man. It's fantastic.
I got a question.
Yeah,
I wanted to
please.
ask, so when each of y'all got like heavy into running and actually became like, far more active runners than you were, what were some of like those qualities that you like, immediately felt yourself grow in and become consistent in?
Eric, you want to take that?
Yeah.
It could be like character, fitness, morality, whatever the case may
Fitness
be.
for me for sure. But I'm gonna tell you a little story about me. The reason why this was called Run Sober is because I'm a recovering addict. So, I found running as my new vice, my new solution to active addiction of drugs and pretty much drugs. I was a methamphetamines and heroin addict. So it became my new active addiction was running. And as long as I stayed fit and as long as I was engaged in this sport, you have to be fully engaged. Otherwise, me, on my end, I'll slip, If I found a weekend where, I'll go do whatever I want this weekend, well, that could be like, I'm going to try a little bit of partying. Then it goes down the dark road of hell, basically,
Yeah.
So by me staying engaged always, saying, I'm going to train, I'm going to train, I'm going to train, I'm going to train, I'm going to train. That was my method of my madness right now, all the way to today, And so I was clean, completely abstinent. Is it abstinent? Is that the word? Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, for 9 years, no dope, no alcohol, nothing. When my son turned 21, which he turned 21 last year, I ended up drinking again with him. And then I thought, hey, alcohol's not, that never was my true vice. Let me dip into a little bit of alcohol here and there. But then I was like, no, this is a road that's going to lead me down to hell again, basically. So that's me, man. I'm fully engaged all the time, and I have to stay that way. So even when I'm injured and stuff like that, and people are like, oh, man, you need to sit out, dude. You're injured. I'm like, no, it's a mental thing to me because if I sit out and feel sorry for myself for being injured, I'm going to take painkillers and trying to cure my injury this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to continue on. Okay, I'm going to continue to push. I'll find an alternative to try to heal myself fast, whether it's ice bath, whether it's whatever. Bam taught me to buy these little ribbons or something that you're putting on your legs and wrapping it real tight or something like that. I don't know. He calls them voodoo bands or something like that or something. So use the voodoo bands. I was like, okay, I'll try the voodoo bands. I always will try to find an alternative way of recovering where I won't fall down that path because pain pills is right there, you know, arm length away from me.
And there's that trigger in your brain.
Oh yeah. So that's me. But Eric probably has a different story. I don't know.
It's weird because I bumped into running totally by accident. I'm living in Queens, and like I think 99, Queens, New York, and so I never joined the gym because I grew up in Texas. You go outside, you do things, everything. Grew up in Oak Cliff, and so we played football, did everything, Oak Cliff Jets, whatnot.
Oh, you play for the Jets?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And so, and then get to New York, and I said, well, I guess I'll join a gym now. And I said, what do people do in a gym? I wasn't out of shape. But I said, well, so do you warm up on the treadmill, warm up on the bikes? I said, let me just get on the bike. Treadmills are garbage. I'd never tried one before. One day I go into Gold's Gym in Jackson Heights, Queens, well, just down the street, and the bikes were full, so I got on a treadmill. And I was like, man, this whatever. I'll just spend 5 minutes on there. Long story short, next month I'm running the Staten Island half marathon. Yeah. I finished in 1 hour and 25 minutes, and I was like, yo, that was fun. Let me go see what happens. And then it turns out you can run all over the billion streets of New York, and as long as you're as crazy as the next man, you're good. Yeah. And so that's what started. So what I got out of that is, okay, I hadn't focused my attention consistently on such a thing before. And that consistency, it did spread into other ways. Yeah. Not consciously. I wasn't like, yes, I'm going to apply this lesson here. But it became a part of my life, and then I recognized that what other people will do, not even me applying the consistency, like once they know this is what you do, they build around your space. That gives you space. In difficult situations even. Like, well, I mean, if I say I have to go run 20, nobody's going to question me because number one, they know I'm going to do it. And they know that's just what he does. And so it's just, there's a million lessons you'll hear, and you'll get those for yourself personally. But it's that consistency for me is what I needed on a different thing, you know.
So yeah, so both of us, consistency was, you know, basically that's it. That's it, man. Yeah. I think in this, just staying consistent, and I mean, I don't know if you had any other demons that you were trying to fight in life or anything before you started doing running. No, I did basically. Yeah. So that's why I found an alternative. But just being consistent, it will make you into a better.
And
in the end.
And there was one last thing. Sorry about that. Which is when I say I love the mystery, I do. Because by definition, you can't predict what's going to happen 3 seconds from now. But there is a predictability from your training. So I knew when I lined up my first marathon, Philadelphia, I was like, I know I'm in this range based on having done this training. And then I lined up for the best one I ran. I was like, I know I'm in this range. Anything can happen. But you say, you know, you've built the body. And so that's what I kind of like. I'm spending this whole year just doing base building type stuff. Sure. Because I respect it now. I'm like, crap, I was just out there running for the past 3 years, doing all right. Yeah. But like I bumped into Mr. Kim in the woods, and he's got years of a base that his body is adapted to. Yeah. And so I'm old enough to understand, but young enough to still get these last
he's a beautiful person.
Last steps in to try to
Mr. Kim. Yeah. Oh man.
So you have.
I've been caught. Remember, Tommy, we were doing the possum revenge. You bailed out on me, Tommy.
Yeah.
And
I DNF'd that one.
So I was hoping that Tommy was going to be with me in the woods at the end. Yeah. You know that we'll take on this night part, because the night part is what sucks, because it's towards the end and you're already in pain. Yeah. And so I was like, I was by myself in the damn woods, you know what I mean? And I was, all of a sudden I see Mr. Kim come, and he's like a fresh light coming, you know what I mean? Like that human, you know, because he's not going to blow right by you, but, you know, he'll stick with you pretty much, you know? And, oh man, and then after that, man, I saw him at San Antonio Marathon. I was seeing him left and right, man. It was crazy. And, he is that fresh light, you know, that especially when times get real difficult, you know, or if you're alone. Like I went to San Antonio by myself. I didn't go with nobody. And I just run into him at the damn whatever it's called, Expo, yeah. And then he wanted to hang out and stuff. I was like, shit, let's hang out. Okay, sure. Then he was like, I go, I'm gonna go check in my hotel. He's like, I sleep in my car because he always sleeps in the car. You know, that's his thing. Yeah. You know, he goes there, he drives down there, and sleeps in his car, and I was like, all right. And then I don't even know if we connected the rest of the time, but just that small time of connection with him was amazing, man. You know, and I loved it, man.
Thanks for that doggone question, because you hear a million people say a lot of things, but you're going to discover your own stuff, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing.
Fantastic. You guys have anything that you want to plug? Like, are you on IG or anything?
Yeah, my name, Carlton Jones,
Carlton
and then
Jones,
_
sure. Yeah, if anybody wants to follow Carlton there, you said Carlton Jones _ is that what you said? Okay. And then
I'm on Instagram, TGMONTE. Look that up, or Tom Monte, Monte. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
You can find both y'all out here.
You had to be Instagram user number 3 to get your name.
Yeah, you do.
_ Oh my God.
Right. That's fantastic, man. All right, well, we're out, man, and thank you guys, man, for being here, and thank you all y'all.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Thank you for letting us be here, man. That was awesome.
Awesome.
Marathon.
High school you went to on Cliff?
Kimball. C.W. Brown, but I didn't graduate from Kimball. We left that first year.